Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a reading today called What is He or She Doing in the Dark, Hidden, Unseen Realm? What do you need to know? This particular reading spread can come in pretty handy. That was something I've used over many years, in particular during a difficult time. Or a bit of a challenge time. So we will just roll with the punches and we will roll with the cards that come out, and let's see what they have to tell us. Okay, so we're going to take three. You know what? We're going to take them all. They all come out in a clump, and so let's do it. This tells a story. Okay, so this tells a story of somebody feeling stuck or trapped in a situation, and there's a great deal of confusion going on here. This involves a man, and there's been some unexpected events or shocking things that have went on. So this can be unexpected events and unexpected people. There has been a storyline looking like somebody is consistently having to protect themselves, stand up for themselves, and defend themselves. And if they aren't, this looks like they're going to have to start doing this. Standing up for themselves after an unexpected event comes in. This is involving a marriage or a partnership, a couple. This is the Hierophant card. It's the card of Taurus. So I'm just kind of telling a brief story as they're flipping up here. This is to do with a man and a woman. We have a king and a queen, and I didn't see this. Wow, there's a moon, some unseen things, and we are waiting for production. We're waiting for results. We have a course of action, and we're doing something, but waiting on the process to come to fruition or produce results of some sort. Wow. Wow. Okay, there's hidden things going on here. Okay, so this is being trapped or being stuck. You can see this is the Eight of Swords, and so anytime you see this card, that's a mental card. It's in a mental realm. It's an air card. This particular card, when you see her, she's blindfolded and she's not handcuffed, but her hands are tied and she's surrounded by swords, which means she's stuck or trapped or feeling trapped. Most often, this is not the case of physically being trapped or stuck, but you're stuck in your own mental realm, making things worse than they are, or you're overthinking things, or things in this particular case they look like they're I'm not going to say violent, but we got some activity going on here where bad behaviors, negative activity going on. So this could be mind games. So when I see this is the Seven of Cups, and this is the card of confusion. So when I see this, we have a couple here. And what's going on, this is the king, this is the queen, this is the man and wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, or live-in or common law. This is a marriage. There's something that's going on, or is going to go on. It's a surprise, something that takes place, a surprise finding something out, an unexpected event, or unexpected people showing up in this. And so this is a preparation to defend oneself, defend one's property within a marriage or some sort of legal contract. When I say legal contract, I mean some type of marriage or common law. Here we have, and so this is the king. So this indicates a man, a male. This can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's not sign specific, but it most certainly can be. And this can have to do with money or financial gain or financial assets, material goods, or in the material realm. This is the Tower card. This is the shock. This is the surprise. This is something that's going to go down. And this is the Seven of Wands. And this particular card, this is like she's been a battle, or maybe a battle behind the scenes, something going on, but self-defense, defending oneself, defending one's person, maybe defending one's assets or financial areas. We have the Hierophant card. This is the card of union. And when you see this showing up in this particular spread, this indicates a marriage or a relationship. Personal, very personal. It's also the card of Taurus. We have a repeat theme of Taurus going on here. We have the Queen of Swords. And so this indicates the female. And so when we have this going on, there's something going on. This could be somebody walking out the door or prepping to walk out the door. When we have the Queen of Swords showing up, she's not only the feminine, the female, but this is a person who has had enough to the point where they are getting ready to cut somebody out of life. See, the sword is right there, and that's what she does. It becomes to the point where the mental realm rules over the heart, right? We think beyond the emotions. We set our emotions aside, and something needs to be done. There is something very serious going on here. So when we see the moon, this is about the hidden realm, things going on in the dark. Somebody doesn't know something. When I look at this, this would give indication that somebody in this part is getting ready to leave. There's been things going on in the background. This can be, like when I say the card of confusion and being trapped. This means confusion. This can mean mind games from either feminine or masculine, male or female. So I apply this accordingly, because of course these kind of things can go on with both parties, right? So we have something's happened or something's going to happen, or it can be a shock that somebody's prepping to leave. You won't find out till after they're gone. Or there's something that's gone on that has got the ball rolling. It's the domino effect. Something negative or bad behavior, or somebody's had enough of mind games, and that domino effect is going on where, you know what, that the line has been crossed. I am prepping my way out. Except somebody doesn't know this. This is going on in the background. Somebody has prepped. They've protected their asses. They've protected themselves. They're defending themselves. They've had a course of action in on the go, or prepared, or they've been preparing for a while. Whenever you see this 7 of coins or pentacles, that's what it means. It's got to do with money and finances, the tangible areas, and there's a course of action put into play. So I don't think I showed you the moon, but here's the moon. This is what the moon looks like. And when you have the moon, this is the card of, well, it can be Cancer or Pisces, so that can include that. And we have an air sign that can be any Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, again, here is the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Coins, and that indicates you're waiting for something, maybe waiting for the perfect time. This is, when I see these two cards, all this put together, there's something that is not good going on behind closed doors here. Behavior problems, those kind of things. And again, I want to say mind games, because the card of confusion mixed with being trapped or being manipulated, I would say. This can be, the manipulator can be the man, the manipulator can be the woman. Again, and this can be finding something out. But again, this is very, very black and white what's going on here. Somebody's getting ready to pull the pin. There's something been going on in the background, and I would say this is very quiet, it's very dark, it's very hidden, which meaning nobody knows. There might be the odd person, maybe a close family member, know that there's a progress or a plan, a course of action in behind the scenes, but somebody is getting ready to cut somebody out. We have multiple swords here. This is like the feminine feeling trapped and stuck and making this plan to get out of this. Again, it can be reversed, it can be the male, so don't take it as gender specific. Okay, we are going to pull a card from here. And remember, these fell out in one clump of cards, so when they come like that, that tells the Insta story in that particular batch. Okay, stuck in fear. Oh my goodness, wow. Wow. You couldn't get this any clearer. So yes, so stuck in fear. Okay, this, again, these go right hand in hand. Okay. Stuck in fear. Again, stuck, feeling trapped, maybe feeling that they can't physically leave it, but there's going to be a specific track that needs to be taken, or a specific course or a specific action to get out of this, and it's going to be done quietly. Okay, stuck in fear. I'm going to show you this card. Okay, so stuck in fear. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about the things that could go right? Making a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. Okay, so this, you can't be living in fear. This is somebody who's living behind closed doors in fear of something. Somebody's being manipulated. And when you see also the 8 of Swords, that can also be harsh, abusive words, abusive emotional abuse. Those kind of things. Again, the mental, but it's also speech oriented as well. And when you see the 8 of Swords is a negative card, so any sort of negative talk, negative chatter, mean, abusive words, abusive behaviors. Again, when we're mixing this is somebody playing mind games, manipulation for control. Okay, and this is what's going on here. Okay. Okay, gratitude. Okay, so we have a card of gratitude. So this is living in gratitude. So I guess I would have to say someone's finally seen the light here, what's going on here, and they're having gratitude with their decisions to move forward and get out of this. So gratitude, there was always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you're thankful for. Okay, so I would say this particular situation, I'm going to say, has probably been going on for at least 7 to 8 years. It's a considerable amount of time, because this is a lengthy story of probably mental abuse, mental manipulation, mental control tactics going on behind the scenes, okay? And on the flip side of this reading, if you're coming to this reading, this might be the eye opener, the something that where the light bulb goes off. If you see this reading, this is maybe something that you're trapped in, and this might be what a person needs to see to maybe educate themselves to see that it might be an abusive relationship or a place that you don't want to be anymore, right? That path out. Okay. And there can be control by or with money, resources, withholding resources to control. That again is more mind games and monetary control. And again, that can be part of the story of self-defense, defending yourself, defending your assets, defending what belongs to you. And this often can refer to fights behind closed doors, okay? Fights behind closed doors going on with two people, and it's definitely a relationship. Like I said, we have the king and queen, man, woman, we have marriage involved. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we have the snake and we have the sword and the rose. Okay, so there's that guy, and then there's this guy. Okay, so let's start with the snake. And, this would be the snake and this guy. So whoever the negative party is. So contemplation, enemy, clever, malicious. This is like a malicious intent. And look over your shoulder. Or another woman. Okay, again, malicious intent. This is fairly serious what's going on here. However this fits, I'm going to leave this card right there. And again, watching over your shoulder. This is being very, very cautious. This is a bit of a different reading. This is what's going on behind closed doors, but and in the hidden dark realm. Somebody's doing this and they don't want it to know. But not only this, getting out of an abusive relationship, this is going on like the process. But for some reason, I'm really getting the feel that somebody needs to see this, to see the light, to make a plan to get out. It's almost the opposite. It's almost like a message that needs to reach somebody. This is almost a little bit backwards. Okay, the sword and the rose. Let's see, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity. And this is truth, honor, protection, and power. Okay, well that's an interesting. Okay, so again, this is clarity and revelation. This is an unexpected, either something unexpected happened behind closed doors, or something unexpected is going to happen behind closed doors, or the unexpected thing that happens is this person finally gets out. It makes a proof, like kind of like the bulletproof plan to leave. Apply this accordingly. This is, force, honor. Yeah, this is almost a little bit backwards. I keep on getting the message that this is a reading that somebody needs to see the light to escape this situation. This is what needs to be going on in behind closed doors. This is what needs to be taking place quietly. A course of action, building the course of action to get out. Yeah, this is almost exactly the opposite of what the reading would normally be. Okay, so we are going to pull a card from here. And again, there might be a third party involved here. There is a slight indication. Okay. There's one. There is a slight indication of another woman or another man involved. So this could be third-party problems here too. I just say that because that's in part of the snake. So if there's a third party, apply that accordingly. I'm not sure which side that could go on, but that's possible. And that won't be the case for everybody, but we do have it showing up here. Okay. All right. So we have the reader. Seeker of knowledge, knowledge of pursuer, explorer of information. Okay, so there is somebody doing a whole lot of research and a lot of planning here. That's exactly what this means that's going on here. Oh, I got a little bit of shine going on here. We'll move these down. Okay, and then we have the driver. Okay, navigator of journeys, steering, safe passage, welcome. Okay, this person's bolting. That's just, there's no two ways about it, is what's going on here. And again, this is almost a backwards reading. This is somebody sitting in this energy that needs to see this. This is somebody who needs this message to get out of this relationship. And they're stuck in fear. Okay, so this is mind games. Someone who is playing mind games, mental abuse, emotional abuse, and abusing the power of the money, controlling the money to control the person in the relationship. Okay, so this is what's going on. And again, I do believe this to be a message that somebody needs to hear in order to put a course of action in to begin it, to start it, to get out. Or you might be in that course of action, and this might be the confirmation you need. This has been not a good relationship, like I said, for about 7 to 8 years. It could even exceed that, making a little bit longer even too. Okay, I'm going to grab one more card out of here. This is a tough situation. And you know, it comes to us. Okay, so this comes out with a clarity of 3, and we're going to take it. So this is interesting. Okay, so this is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, somebody is controlling money to control the person. This is what this looks like. This is a sadness, a disparity card, being left out or being shorted money or kept away from it, controlled by money. That's where this is going. And this is the 6 of Cups. So this has got 2 meanings. This can, oh my goodness, wow. Boy, this is a sad reading. And here we have our 3 of Swords. This is the heartbreaker card. This is disappointing. This is a lot of emotional upset. This person is just basically crying out loud. This is a tough situation. And at one time, maybe at the onset of this relationship, it might have been okay. This is the card of thinking back in time. This is the nostalgia card. So this could be thinking maybe times were good at one time, but probably not for long by what I can see here. And this can involve not only the card of nostalgia, thinking back, but this can involve people from your past. This can also include siblings or family. So you might be having a family member or siblings help you out of this situation. Or this can also relate to that third party. So if there's another male or female involved, it's going to be somebody from your past, somebody you know. Okay, and they might be involved in the picture, they might not be, or it could be that person that might be helping you out of this situation. This is somebody who's been controlled by money, mind games. And when I see this, this reminds me of being stuck in and locked in behind closed doors. You'll see there's the money, there's a lock, there's a closed door, and you see how sad she is. Okay, and these would go right hand in hand. Complete disparity, sadness, there's nothing left, a loss. Okay, well, like I said, this is going on or going to be going on, and like I said, more so this actually twisted the other way, where normally if there was some sort of sneakiness or somebody pulling a fast one, normally is what this would be linking to, but this is exactly the opposite. It's not that. This serves as warning to get out. This is a message that somebody needs to see, maybe for a confirmation as what's going on in behind closed doors, or maybe confirm or acknowledge that, okay, this relationship is not okay, or the light bulb moment where the light goes off that, I realize as of right now I'm being manipulated and controlled behind closed doors, and we need to set a course of action to get free, to get out. Boy, this is a sad reading, but the good part about it is having gratitude and having the confidence to put something together to get the show on the road, get out of this negative cycle. This particular reading It'll apply it whenever you find it. But this particular reading is coming to us upon Scorpio season. That's kind of the deep, dark, and that's the ending of cycles. That's the death, rebirth, regeneration. And it's a cycle ending and a new cycle starting. And this couldn't have been at a better, more appropriate time for this reading. And again, when we have these are rough cards. I get very rough cards. Yeah, again, cutting somebody out of life and getting rid of this whole cycle all at once and doing it very, very quietly, very discreetly. Again, most people will not know this is going on. They will not see this. This is going on behind closed doors. Like I said, you might have somebody from the past that you know, and it could be a couple family members, and in particular, quite possibly a sibling or siblings helping you. Okay, well, I wish you luck with this particular reading, because this is something that needs to be addressed and fixed and escaped from, okay? And standing your ground, right? So, and this tower moment could be the day that you walk out the door and don't look back. And so, the tower is a surprise, can be either way. Remember, this particular thing might be a surprise. All of a sudden you have enough courage to leave. Or it could be the surprise you find out there's a third party involved. Or it could be both. Okay, so with that will close our reading for now. So I wish you luck on this way out and the ending of this cycle and getting yourself into something brand new. And like I said, I couldn't hit at a better time, that being Scorpio. So that will close our reading, okay? So until we talk again, stay happy, stay healthy, definitely take care of yourself, and definitely take care of each other out there. And so just a little bit more about my groups, etc. So if you like the content, click like, share, subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon for continuous notifications for readings. And so my channel on YouTube is Midnight Bisous Tarot. That's Bisous. It's the Seventh Heaven Junk Drawer. Soup to Nuts Astrology plus Health and Anatomy. That's all on YouTube. And my Facebook groups are Midnight Bisous Tarot and Oracle, and Midnight Bisous C'est la Vie Astrology, Jump into its Rhythm. And remember, click like and share and subscribe if you like. It doesn't cost anything. And I'm also have an Etsy shop. So the Etsy shop of Midnight Bisous Tarot and Oracle, and again, Bisous is the spelling. And I have an eBay shop, Midnight Bisous Tarot, Oracle, and Astrology. So until we talk again, ciao for now. Bye.